Okay. Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to this call. Thank you so much for joining us. My name's Donna Evans, and I'm a Regional Vice President and an Independent Consultant. And for the guests that are, excuse me, this is typical, isn't it? Been okay all day. Sorry. And for the guests on the call, we will explain exactly what that means. But first of all, I want to hand over for you to say hello to Alison Brown, my co-host tonight. And Alison's going to give you a little bit about her story, and then I will share my background. But really, just very quickly, what you're going to hear tonight is exactly what it says on the screen, actually, is you're going to learn of a way to own your own life. And I think that most people out there today, they're owning your own life. To me, is when you think about our time, you know, you might sleep, work, hopefully you do sleep, work, sleep, commute, do the things that you have to do every day, and then the bit that you're left with is usually 1, maybe 2 hours to actually do the things that you want to do. That to me is not owning your own life. And what we're going to share with you is something that can allow you to have your own life and to live your life every day, every hour, the way you want to. So that's why we're super excited to share this with you. And now I'm going to hand over to Alison, so that you can hear about Alison's background.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining us. I don't know where those little pink lines have come from. They've just appeared on the screen. Well, I don't know if you can see them, but I can. Anyway, we'll ignore those. So my name is Alison Brown, and I'm an independent consultant and executive district manager with Arbonne. I have been in the health and wellness industry for many, many years, and I'm also a personal stylist. I was looking for a pure and safe brand of cosmetics and skincare that I could share with my clients and recommend to people before I actually came across Arbonne. So when I was introduced to Arbonne, I just completely fell in love with the products. They were exactly what I was looking for, which had taken me a long, long time to find. I wasn't so, I had already got 2 businesses, so I wasn't 100% into having a third business until I started to investigate and learn about the business model, and more importantly about the community that was behind it and how everybody helps each other and how we have so much fun and it's so uplifting and positive. So that's then made me want to jump in and actually create another business. So I'm back to 2 now, because I sold my primary business because I saw there was a better way of having a business without the bricks and mortar and the staff, which I had. So I am enjoying fitting Arbonne in around my busy life, and I am enjoying helping other people on my team, and I'm just really excited about looking forward to building a financial future that I never really dreamed that I could have. So financial freedom is top of my list.
Absolutely brilliant, love it. And so, as you heard from Alison, busy people do this business, because I think that's the biggest thing. When people hear this information, they're like, oh, I don't know if I've got time. But just have a listen with an open mind and an open heart, and see what you think at the end of it. So my background's different to Alison. I was in the corporate world for 12 years, worked as a PA in banking, never enjoyed what I did, but I did it because it paid well. That was it. And I guess I always felt stuck, really, because I got used to a certain level of income and a lifestyle. And I kept thinking, how else can I get that kind of income when I'm used to this lifestyle? I like travel, etc. But it wasn't until this business was introduced to me 7 years ago, when I had actually already opted out of the corporate world and I'd retrained in animal healing and animal communication. Very, very different to banking, but I'd gone down from a good income, not liking what I was doing, to an absolutely non-existent income and loving what I was doing. So I needed to bridge that gap. And when Arbonne came along, randomly met somebody in a coffee shop and she introduced me to it, I was really skeptical. I was like, no way am I ever going to do anything like this. And I actually said no for quite a long time, but I just needed to get over myself, educate myself on what this really meant. And as I said at the beginning, it really is about owning your own time and owning your life and gifting that to other people. So now 7 years on, I do totally own my own life. I choose every day how I live. Nobody owns my time. Nobody tells me where to be, how much I'm worth, or any of those things. I now earn more working part-time from home than I did full-time in banking. I get to be with my dog every day, and I get to go to the beach every day as well. So it really, that's what's important to me. But for you, it could be, I don't know, you might want to spend more time at home with your children, although after Easter holidays, maybe you don't. But you know, you might want to buy a house in a different country, you might want to travel, you might want to be with elderly parents. Whatever it is for you, this business can be it. It's the vehicle to get you from where you are today to what your dream future looks like. That's exactly what it is. So we're going to get started with the presentation. I'm going to share with you exactly what the Arbonne story is. So Arbonne is 39 years old. I'd never heard of it before, and the reason for that is because we sit in the network marketing industry, also known as social marketing, and we don't advertise. So if you've not heard of it, don't be alarmed. It just means somebody hasn't yet told you about it, but they will. Word is getting out, and in my opinion, this is the best kept secret in the world, but we don't see it as a secret. It's just people need to hear about it. So it's a business based in the health and wellness industry. So we've Alison's going to go through the products in a second, but please bear in mind the best product we do is the business, because yes, the products are amazing, but the products aren't really what's going to change your life. What's going to change your life, well, they could on a level, but what's really going to change your life is that extra income to allow you the freedom and choice to do what you want to do. So Arbonne has always been a plant-based business. So everything we do is botanical. Everything we do is good for you on the inside and works on the outside as well. And we hold that space for being the #1 company in the network marketing industry for doing that. And just something I want to touch on quickly is we're vegan certified. And as a vegan myself, that is extremely important to get this day and age, because you would have to be blind to not see the business opportunity of having a vegan business these days. Everywhere you go, you know, vegan things in the supermarket, vegan restaurants, etc. So having a vegan business is a really good move, regardless of whether you're vegan. And Alison's going to talk about the products.
So our products advantage, we combine the best of science and nature with new technology to formulate plant-based, botanically inspired, amazing gold standard products. We are Swiss. We have a Swiss heritage, and when you think of anything from Switzerland, we think of very high end and very top quality. But we're built with European standards, and the European standards are the highest in the world. Although we started with our Swiss heritage, we now sourcing the best ingredients from all over the world, and just concerned about the environment, where they come from and how they are sourced, and then it's getting the highest quality. Everything we produce is clinically tested, and that is creates a big plus for all of our products, because a lot of companies don't clinically test. Because we're vegan, we are never tested on animals and haven't been for the whole 39 years. We're not just jumping on the bandwagon as so many other companies are. We never have been and never will test on animals. We test on willing human beings. As Donna has already mentioned, we are vegan certified, but we're also are gluten-free and dairy-free, a huge plus in this modern life, where people are really wanting something that it has got both of those, or doesn't have both of those, should I say. We're also OU kosher, and sports nutrition has the informed sports stamp, which means that even elite athletes can use it without having to worry about the ingredients. And it's endorsed by the Paralympic teams in America and the UK. Shall I continue with the products? Okay. So we have a really huge range of products, something for everybody, from baby care through to several types of skin care, focusing on healthy aging, younger skins, men's problem and special treatments and so much more. So something again for every type of skin. As I said before, very, very effective, very high-end ingredients, and the best on the market as far as I'm concerned. So if you haven't tried them yet, get your hands on them soon. We have a whole range of spa products, personal care, from toothpaste, deodorant to shampoo and conditioner. Amazing, amazing makeup. Probably the biggest plus initially for me, because to get vegan natural makeup that really stays put, treats the skin and has amazing results is really, really hard to find. And then of course our nutrition products, which form a large part of our business now, based around the 30 days to healthy living. But if you're not sure about that, we're not going to go into too much of that. Go back to the person who invited you, and they can explain a little bit more about it. But what I want to say, as far as the products are concerned, we're consumable. So it means that we're not asking people to invest in some kind of wacky gadget or anything. We are asking people to swap their current brands for something that's better for them, better for the environment, and has better targeted results. So these are products that people are using up and buying again and again and again. So that means we can introduce a product to somebody once and they will continue to buy, and we get rewards from Arbonne every time somebody shops in our shop. So it means that from a consumer's point of view, they get something that they can completely trust and look for maybe things that they haven't already tried and know that they can trust the brand. And from a consultant's point of view, it means that we can do the job once or do some work once and get paid again and again and again every time somebody showers or puts on their lippy.
Brilliant, thanks Alison. So sorry if you can hear my dog in the background.
Well, I've got a cat clawing at my sleeve wanting to come up.
Because Bobby can hear people talking on here, he thinks people are here, that's why he's barking. Anyway, what I love is it shows this business really is real life and it fits in and around whatever you're doing. So we're human beings and all have things going on. So how do we get the products to market? We basically use something called social marketing, which really means word of mouth recommendation. We cut out the middlemen, so we don't use celebrities to endorse our products. We don't pay for all of those profit centers that you can see on the screen. We literally go from online, from our manufacturer, everything's online and it goes direct to the consumer. So that to me looked like a really smart way of shopping, for one, because it meant, well, the people actually recommending the products are genuinely using them, and also the people recommending them are actually getting rewarded for that recommendation as well. So that made sense to me. That was a humane way of earning an income, and it means that the consumer gets a higher quality product for a better price, because all of the money we save from those, not putting it into those profit centers, goes into the research and development of the products, giving a higher quality product. And it also goes into the independent consultants who are being rewarded for that recommendation. And this is something we're all doing every single day. I've probably recommended about 4 different types of dog treats today. And those pet food companies aren't going to send me a thank you check for doing that. So think about that today. Have you recommended anything? Hashtag Pizza Express or anything, a website. We do it all the time, but we don't get paid for it. That's literally what this business is we get rewarded for making that recommendation. Genius.
So why Arbonne wine now? So for the first time in history, we've got 4 generations in the workforce, and in a lot of cases not in the workforce, because jobs are being doubled up, taken away, and replaced by robots on a monthly and annual basis. So this is a perfect time for a business like social marketing to really be there as an opportunity for people to look at alongside what they're doing, or indeed instead of what they're doing. And Arbonne can speak to all of those generations, from the university graduates or the students, or people doing looking for work for the first time, right up until retirement and beyond. And each of them can find something that they need from Arbonne, and it doesn't matter about your background, your education, or where you start from. Everybody starts from a level playing field, and it's I think people are finding it's just a super exciting opportunity to have, instead of maybe what's facing them at the moment. Anybody can start a business from, as I say, 18 to 80, and it means that we can have a what has the opportunity to be an unlimited income global business for a very, very small startup cost and a very minimal risk. We can decide, as Donna said, how we work the business, how many hours, who we work with, but it's all built via the internet. We can leverage our time and also our networking, our individual networking, and we can create amazing businesses with little or no business background. It doesn't matter where you come from. All of our product, we don't keep stock, we don't have, we don't touch people's money. Everything is done via online accounts, which we can either help set up, or people will just, everybody's so used to buying through the internet now, and this is just another way of getting their amazing products sent directly to their door. And every time that happens, we get a thank you from Arbonne, and people get a better, safer product.
Yeah, absolutely. So literally all we do is we stop using the products we were using, start using Arbonne, show others how to do the same. That's it. Everything's online. It is the most simple business. And when you think about it, we're all using product anyway. So we're literally switching our spend. Instead of that money going out the door, we're turning that expense into an income and showing other people how they can do the same. So I just want to touch on this a little bit more, because a lot of people say, oh, I'm not into sales, you know, I can't sell anything, I don't want to sell to my friends. And so I just want to really reiterate that we are sharing something that could potentially change their life. All we're doing is offering the information, offering them to take a look, offering them the information. If they want to do it, fantastic. If they don't, that's okay. They may want to go on to purchase the products, but if they don't want to do that, that's okay too. So it really is not about, you know, selling to all your mates. It's literally about offering an opportunity that can change your friends' lives. That's why we're so passionate about sharing it, because we know what this can bring. One of the top things, like I said at the beginning, is a lot of people don't have enough time. So when really time is about priorities, because if you see the value in doing this and what this can be for you, you will make the time to do it. And you know what? Time is the number one reason to do this business. If you haven't got enough time, do it. If you haven't got enough money, do it. If you just want to get out of your comfort zone and have a bit more of a fulfilled life, live on purpose, do it. So yeah, there's many reasons to do this business, but time definitely, for some of the reasons that Alison mentioned, was this gives you time leverage. So instead of you working for the money, you're getting money working for you. So most people, if you're working for someone else, or even if you've got your own business, you're trading your time for money. You have to physically be there in order to get paid. But with this business model, you literally introduce other people to do the business. You help them grow a business too. And because you're helping them, Arbonne rewards you for that. What that means is you could be working 1 hour, but getting paid on 50 hours globally. So, you know, I really want to get the point across on that, because that's what excites me so much. It's unlimited.
Okay, so I think you've really covered this, but every business starts with you. And you introduce the products and you introduce the business, as we've just said, to people that you know, but it's often not the people that you know straight away that form a large part of your business. Very often it's the people who know the people that you know, and then the people that know them. So say, for example, we start a business and we work 10 hours a week, and then we introduce the business to for other people who work 10 hours a week. We get paid on all of those hours, but we're still just doing our 10 hours. But to have a balanced business and for Arbonne to know how much to pay us in commission, it's all about the products. Money doesn't come directly from the people that join our team. They have their own business, but they're linked to us forever. And any products that go through our shops, or our online shops, and their online shops are linked to the person in the centre, as in you. And I think that's it, isn't it? I don't think I need to say any more about that one.
Yeah, so global opportunity, these are the countries that we're in: the US, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, Poland and New Zealand. So, who do you know in those countries? But maybe you don't know anyone in those countries and you're thinking, well, how could I grow a business there? But you know what? You can introduce somebody in the country that you're in now who might know somebody in those other countries, and they would then be linked to you. So you literally can have a global business from wherever you are. I used to say from your living room, but people work on the move these days. So literally lying on a beach in Thailand, in your living room, wherever you want to be, you can run your business. As long as you've got a phone and a voice, which mine's going a bit tonight, you can absolutely run this business. And think about that. It's unlimited. Like I was saying, in green, that's where we are. We haven't even touched where it shows in blue. So Arbonne is a cash-rich company, very stable company, 39 years old. Clearly the products do work, or we wouldn't be 39 years old, and we're set to go into even further globalization. That is so exciting, and this business is on fire. It is absolutely exploding, and I put that down to a few things. One, there's so much uncertainty in the world right now. People are wanting to take ownership of their life, and redundancies, illness, all those kind of things where you don't realize, nobody knows what's around the corner. So this is building that plan B before you need it. And then the other reason for that is social media. We can now get out to people globally within seconds. So that's exploding this industry. So it's so exciting in itself. It is an effort-based business, and I'm going to go through what you can actually earn, because that's what most people want to know. Show me the money. If I've got the slides right there, Alison, yeah, brilliant. So there's 4 ways to earn an income. You can earn commission, like Alison said. If a product goes, you've recommended a product and that person has bought a product and has gone through your business, you get you get paid a commission from Arbonne, not from that person, from Arbonne. Then also, if you have people who say, you know what, I want to earn an income too, and you help them grow a business, Arbonne will also reward you for those efforts too, because you're the one doing the work, coaching and mentoring them. And really all that means, by the way, is literally showing that person who you've introduced how to do it too. That is it. And if you're new, then your sponsor will do that. You can also earn a £550 cash bonus every month. So Arbonne have paid for me to have a Mercedes for over 4 years now. Yeah, and that's amazing, for a company to just pay for your car. It's absolutely brilliant. And the Mercedes is the evidence, the actual physical evidence that this business works. Then cash bonuses. You can get a cash bonus every single month as well. I mean, when I worked in banking, if you worked harder, you actually got more work to do. That was how you got rewarded. So I'm just would you mute everyone, please, Alison? That would be great. Thank you. Welcome if you've just joined the call. Thank you for joining. And if you're a guest and you've missed some, don't worry, it is being recorded. I appreciate you might have had a little bit of struggle with Zoom, so thank you so much for joining. So just to go through what you can actually earn, there's 4 levels in Arbonne. The first level is what we call a district manager, which is the level that Alison's at. District manager, my experience was earning anything between £200 and £800 a month. Now, that's not game-changing money. However, that's on top of what most people earn already. And you can get there. You can take a week to get there. You can take 2-3 years. So I'm going to close the door. My dog is not being quiet tonight. Bobby wants to join in. He probably knows this presentation very well. So The next level is an area manager, and at that level you can wheel the business. So if you have children, or you plan to have children, or a charity that's close to your heart, you actually can wheel the business. So if anything happens to you, that income will continue to go to whoever you've wheeled it to. And the income at that level is anything, in my experience, anything from £500 all the way through to 2,900 was the most I earned as an area manager. And that's working part-time hours. So what would an extra grand be on top of what you currently earn? How would that change your life? For some people, it would be a pair of shoes. Wasn't for me. For some people, it will be a credit card bill paid off. You know, whatever it is for you, that's what it can be. Like I said at the beginning, it's literally Arbonne is the vehicle to bringing you in the income to allow you to live your life the way you want to. The next level is where, for me, it was a game changer, because regional vice president, when I got to that level, what that actually meant for me is no boss ever again. And that to me is freedom. So that's not everybody. Now, you might love what you do, so don't feel like you've got to quit. You don't. But I definitely wanted to be my own boss. I didn't want to be told what to do, and I wanted a good income as well. So at that level, at my level, you can earn anything between £3,000 and £8,000 per month, working part-time hours still. And that's where you also get that £550 cash bonus for a car every month as well. So yeah, that to me is a very exciting level, and it is to a lot of people. You can also earn trips throughout all the levels. I've earned 4 trips with Arbonne. The latest one was a trip to California, everything paid for by Arbonne in December, which, you know, again, in your current situation, how do you get rewarded? I know in banking I was lucky to get a cold beer if we'd done well. So have a think about that. How am I being rewarded? What is the recognition? What am I worth as well? Because at the moment your employer is telling you what you're worth. Now, the top level, what we call national vice president, is the gangster money. So it starts in the UK. On average now it's gone up. It's about £14,000 per month, and it's unlimited. So if you're out sharing Arbonne and you're helping other people do the same, there's no capping on that. So it's not like a job where, you know, you've got to work and then you're lucky if the person moves on, then you might be able to step into those shoes. This is different. Everybody can get to the top in Arbonne. Everyone starts here. Everyone can get here. There's room for everybody. Now, it sounds bonkers, but what would an extra 10 grand a month be for you? How would that change your life? And it's unlimited. Like I said, there's people earning way more than that per month. The guy who did our training call last night, part of our business, not my business, we're part of his business, he earns on average £50,000 to £60,000 per month. Just to give you an idea of what's possible with this business. It is effort-based, as I mentioned. People say, oh, it sounds too good to be true. It's good, it's true. Catch is it does take work. It takes getting out of your comfort zone, doing something for a short period of time what most people aren't willing to do, as in getting on a call in the evenings instead of watching TV. But you know what? You can be watching TV for the next 5 years and your life won't change. You can be building a global online business and your life will be unrecognizable. That's the difference. Also at the top level, you get to go to Hawaii every January for a week, all paid for by Arbonne. If I wasn't already in Arbonne, I would be doing it just for that reason. So you can earn significant income. I hope I got the point across.
I think so. I'm going to join. So dream big. We forget as years go by and life gets in the way sometimes that we've had lots and lots of dreams over the years. I think particularly when we were younger, if you think about maybe those ambitions that you had, even going back to childhood when we dreamt about, or we just said things, we explored, we wanted things, and we just said it, but then, as I say, life gets in the way and sometimes those dreams can get lower and lower and in some cases disappear. But we are here today because of the choices that we've made as we've gone through our lives, and if you keep doing the same thing, then you're going to get the same results. So, if you are looking for a change in your life of some sort, then you've got to make some changes. And we are, that's what we are all about in Arbonne. So we bring those dreams back. Instead of asking yourself if it doesn't work, ask yourself, what if it does? That's what we did. And now we're definitely dreaming big. We're thinking bigger than ever. And we would like you to do the same too. So
Brilliant. Oh, sorry.
do you want me to do that one, or do you want to go?
You do it and I'll wrap up. Yeah.
Okay. So there's 3 ways of becoming part of Arbonne yourself. So the first is to support the person that's invited you here tonight and become a host for them. So just gather a few friends in a venue, maybe people that they don't know, that you could introduce them to, and explore some products together, earn some free products, and as I say, introduce the person that invited you to some people that they don't know. You can become a client or a preferred client. So a client is somebody who buys the products at just the standard retail price, but most people who get their hands on these absolutely love them, so they want more than 1 or 2 products. So we invite them to become a preferred client, and for a £25 annual registration fee, you can get between 20% and 40% off all of the products. At the moment, with a qualifying order, that £25 has been waived for the rest of April. Which is brilliant, because you've got more money to spend on lovely things. And then what we're talking about, as Donna and I, but particularly Donna, has really shown you how beneficial and wonderful creating a business for yourself can be, become an independent consultant. So again, as with the preferred client, it's normally £30 to become an independent consultant, but until the end of April, it's completely free. But we do ask you to start to become a product of the product. So basically using the Arbonne, what you would normally use every day, but swapping for the Arbonne version, so that you can really notice a difference in what's happening to your body and your skin, and then you can share that very easily and very genuinely with other people. So you will need to make an investment in your own products and products to share, but we will show you how to do that and advise on the best way forward for you. But for the price of a laptop, for example, you have the opportunity to create a global business with unlimited income. You also get at least a 35% discount off everything that you buy and use for yourself. As Donna said, an opportunity to earn the Mercedes-Benz cash bonus at the 3rd level of the business, and to one of the things that you don't really understand fully until you become part of this amazing community. It's the personal growth and the development. You become an absolute better version of yourself through everything that you learn and everything that you're encouraged to do, stepping out of your comfort zone, talking to strangers on your laptop screen at 8:30 in the evening, all of those kind of things that perhaps you wouldn't do before. As I said, it's just an amazing opportunity, low risk. Where else could you start, have the potential to grow a global online business for the price of a laptop? So we're encouraging everybody who's listening to this, take a serious consideration about joining us. It's one of the best things that I ever did, and I'm sure most consultants can say the same. So if you've got questions, please go back to the person that invited you here tonight, and I'm sure they will all get answered. And I'm going to hand you back to Donna, but I look forward to seeing you all again in the future. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Alison. So I just want to wrap up by saying, if I know you might have heard some information tonight thinking, I've never heard of this before. Can I do it? Do I have the time? All of those are really normal questions. But honestly, the people in this business are from all different walks of life. So we've got students, we've got stay-at-home mums, we've got CEOs of companies, we've got everyone you can think of in this business, doctors, nurses, teachers. It doesn't matter what your background is, anybody can learn the skills to do the business. And again, it's like I said at the beginning, how would you like your life to look? If money and time were no object, what would you be doing tomorrow morning? Would you be getting up and going to work, or would you be creating something that you'd really love to do yourself, or being more present with your family, etc.? Arbonne is the vehicle to allow you to have that, and all you have to do it is switch your products. That's it, bottom line. Yes, we recommend you get yourself set up with as many products as possible so that you can use them and recommend them authentically. However, it's not even 30 quid to join now. It's free to join at the moment when you place an order for your own products. So it is an absolute no-brainer, this business. When I looked at it, I wrote down all of the list of everything it could bring, and then what if I didn't work it? Because I knew it worked. There was evidence that it worked. What if I didn't work it? The worst case scenario is I was going to end up with some beautiful skincare. That was it. And I couldn't walk away. I was just like, I've got to do this, because what if it works? What if it works? And just have a think about that yourself. Like Alison said, get back to the person who introduced you to the call, get your questions answered. And that is my mission in life, is for everyone to at least hear about this and understand what they're saying yes or no to, because it's out there, it's real, and it's absolutely bloody brilliant. So I want to say thank you so much for your time, everybody, and lovely to see you all. Thank you, Alison.
Thank you.
Bye.